Happy New Year, guys. So here is my first tutorial of 2018 and the theme is Toy Story. The colors I am using in this video is the blue Robyn egg, the yellow is called Pippa, and the white is called Snow White. This brown is called Mary, and they're all from Zoya. This yellow nail is gonna be Woody. So first I go in with white acrylic paint and draw in his vest. The brush I am using here is the unicorn brush from Robyn Moses, and I will leave links down below. Next I go in with red acrylic paint and I draw thin red stripes because those are the stripes on Woody's plaid shirt. Next, with black acrylic paint, I go in and draw some cow prints, and then I outline the vest too as well. With my dotting tool, I draw in two white big dots, and those are the buttons on his blouse. Moving on to the next nail, I am going to draw the alien, and I go in with my neon green acrylic paint. I draw in the alien at a corner on the side of the nail. So I first draw the head, and then I draw in the ears, and then the antenna, which is in the center. And these are press-on nails. I am using Short Coffin from EC Basket brand. As the alien is drying, I move on to the next nail, and in this nail I am drawing the piggy bank with light pink acrylic paint, and I always use an image from Google to guide me how to draw these images. So while the pig is drying, now I'm gonna draw some clouds on the pinky nail, and this is to resemble the wallpaper in Andy's room. I do these clouds on my whole nail. I draw about 4 to 5 clouds. Once the piggy has dried, I go in with black acrylic paint and I just trace out the features of the piggy to make it come to life. I started off with that big nose he has, and then I go ahead and outline his head, then his body, and then I add his little eyes, eyebrows, and the little nostrils on the nose. And I do add a little black rectangle on the top part of his body in the back, because that is the hole where you put money in, since this is a piggy bank. If you do messed up when you're painting, you can always go back and correct your mistakes, since this is acrylic paint. Now it's time to bring the alien to life. I am drawing in his eyeballs. He has 3 of them, so I'm using white acrylic paint. And with a darker shade of green, I go in and draw like the eyelids, because his eyes are like semi-open. And then I trace out the head too, and I go in with black acrylic paint and draw in the eyeballs. Now for my thumbnail, I am going to do the Toy Story logo. So I start off with that irregular rectangular shape that is in red. As this is drying, I move on to my next hand, and on my next hand, on the ring finger, I am drawing Jessie's blouse, which has a white collar, and then the top part of her blouse is yellow, and that is what I'm drawing in right now with yellow acrylic paint. And then I changed my brush. At this point, I am using the Nicole Diary liner brush from here on. Next, I go in with red acrylic paint and outline the seam on her blouse up there, and then in the center, in the top part, she has like a red squiggly line, so I just do that red squiggly line too. Back to my thumbnail. On my other hand, it's time to draw in the letters for the logo. So I start out with the letter O, since it's in the center and it's 5 letters. Then I draw in the T, then the S, then the R, and then the Y, which is spells out story. I am using this yellow acrylic paint and my Nicole Diary brush. This one is the one with the finer tip, which is the smallest one. Then I go in and spell out the word toy in the top, and the word toy is a bigger font, so I start out with the O, then the T, and then the Y, and then I outline those 3 letters in a blue acrylic paint, because that is how it is on the logo. Back to my other hand, on my brown nail, I am going to be writing out the word Andy with black acrylic paint. This was a little challenging for me because I am using my non-dominant hand, but I think it worked out fine in the end because this is the handwriting of a kid, so my lines came out a little squiggly, so it worked out fine. For this nail, I am going to be drawing in Buzz Lightyear suit. So I go in with neon green to draw the top part of his torso of his suit. Then I draw in 2 purple lines coming out on the side. Then I go in and draw little features like the buttons. And here is my finished look. I did add some silver glitter on the clouds and on some of the nails to make it sparkle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Since I'm going to a Toy Story party tomorrow, I decided to do this nail art. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.